Good morning, everybody. Today you are going to do exercise 1.3 of class 9, and as you know, we are studying about the numbers in the very first chapter of class 9, rational numbers and irrational numbers. Earlier I taught exercise 1.1 and 1.2, now 1.3. Directly, I think, without making any delay, start focusing on the questions given in the exercise. Question number 1. Question number 1 is here. We write the following in decimal form. Say what kind of decimal expansion each has. What type of decimal expansion? Remind in previous classes. In previous class, I told about the type of decimal expansion. There are 3 types of decimal expansion. First one, terminating decimal. Second, non-terminating and repeating decimal. And third, non-terminating and non-repeating decimals, which are known as irrational numbers. So first of all, you will convert the questions given in 1 into decimal form, and then you will try to find out what type of decimal expansions they have. First number question, 36 by 100. If you convert this into decimal expansion, or into decimal I mean to say, then it is 0.36. That means if you divide this one, no remainder is left. Means 0 remainder is left here. So it is terminating decimal. This is terminating decimal expansion. And if you divide this one, I think, look here. Again, I think here 1, 0 it will not go, then 0, then again 9 times. 90. Look here, 0.9 like that. Means 0.09 like that. So it is non-terminating and repeating decimals. It is non-terminating and repeating decimal. So in question number 1, as I told, this one is terminating decimal. This one non-terminating and repeating, or recurring also. It is known as recurring also. And remaining questions you will convert into decimal, and then you will write their decimal expansion. Question number 2, as I have already written here, question number 2. In question number 2, it is given there, you have that 1 by 7 has already been converted into decimal form, and its decimal expansion is non-terminating and repeating. Question is here, without actual division, predict or write the decimal form of the numbers like 2 by 3, 3 by 4, 4 by 7, 5 by 7 like that, without actual division, with the help of the decimal form given of 1 by 7. Look here how you will do. First of all, you will divide this one, you will divide in long form now, as I have divided here. 1 divided by 7, and here point, then 0 has been given here. I have divided this one, and again here is 1, again 1 comes here, so it is repeating over here now, as given here also. And now, as I told, without actual division, with the help of this value, you will find the value of this one now. How will you find? Try to read. 2 by 7. So that means 2 divided by 7, if you start dividing here, I think in this manner you will divide now 0.28. Now you see here it is 20, and when you divided this one, what is remainder here? 6. 2 times divided and then remainder is 6 here. Now you see here 6 now. Here remainder is 6. Then after 2, 6 is here. Then remainder is 6. Then remainder is 4. Then remainder is 5. Means here is 2, 8. That means it will start from here now. 2, 8, 5, 7. Then again 1 will be coming. Then 4 will be coming. So its decimal expansion will be there. It will start from here now. 2, 8, 5, 7. Then 1, 4. This will be coming here. And after 4, again 2 will be coming here. 3 by 7, move to 3 by 7. Here 3 divided by 7. And the quotient is here 0.428. 4 is here. Means here remainder is 2. Here is remainder 2 and here also is remainder 2 now. Then after 2, no dot, 6 remainder will be coming. Then 4 remainder will be coming. Then 5 remainder will be coming. That means here is 4, 2. That means you will start from here now. This one. 4, 2, 8, 5, 7. 4, 2, 4, 2, 8, 5, 7. Then again 1 will be coming now. And when suppose you keep on dividing, then after 1, again 4 will be coming. I think 4 will be coming, 2 will be coming, 8 will be coming. But I think it is not required to write here. So up to 1 you will write. So with the help of this one, you can write the decimal form of the remaining rational numbers now. Like 5 by 7, 6 by 7. You can write with the help of this one. So in this manner you can do now. Question number 3 is here. Express the following in the form of P by Q. P by Q means in rational form or fractional form. Into fractional form or rational form you will change. First number question is here. First number 0.6. The process is here. Let x is equal to 0.6. Rational number. Suppose x is a rational number here. So let x is equal to 0.6. Repeating is here. Or x is equal to 0.666 like that. Then multiplying both sides from 10 we get. Suppose it is equation first now. If you multiply this one both sides from 10, then it will be coming 10x and 6.666 like that. Second equation. Now subtracting equation first from second we get first from second 10x is equal to 6.666 and x is equal to 0.666 like that. 9x is equal to I think 6. Therefore x is equal to 6 by 9, 2 and 3. Means here 0.6 is equal to 2 by 3. This is the answer. Look here. Question arises here कि why multiplying by 10? Keep in mind here number of repeating decimals is 1. If number of repeating decimal is 1, that means 1 and 1 0 means by 10 you will multiply. If 2 repeated digits are there, then you will multiply by 100, 1 and 00. If suppose 3 digits get repeated here, then 1 and 30 means by 1000 you will multiply. So this is the way to multiply now from both sides. It is little bit different from the first one now. It is not pure recurring here. Pure recurring means all decimal places are not repeated once. means one is repeated one is non-repeated one now. So in this case you will do, this is the process now, try to follow. Let x is equal to 0.47 repeating one, or x is equal to 0.4777 like that. And first of all you will convert this one into pure recurring. Converting this into pure recurring. Converting into pure recurring means all decimal places should be repeating ones now. So one is non-repeating one, you will try to bring this one to this side now. So you will multiply by 10. Means 10x is equal to 4.7777 like that. First equation. Then multiplying both sides by 10, we get of equation first. 100x is equal to 47,777 like that. Equation second. Now subtracting equation first from equation second, we get first from second, means 100x is equal to 47.77, 10x is equal to 4.7 like that. I think 43 will be here and 90x. Therefore x is equal to 43 by 90. Hence 0.47 recurring is equal to 43 by 90, the answer. Now question number 4, try to understand. You will keep your book with you in front of you. Question number 4, express 0.9999 in the form of PYQ. Are you surprised by your answer? Discuss with your teacher and classmates why the answer makes sense. Look here. When you will convert this one in the form of PYQ, in this process, I think the result will be 1. The result will be 1. The reason behind it is that there is, 999, it continues going now. It keeps on going. That means there is no gap. So in this manner, if there is no gap, the result will be 1 now. This is the reason behind being 1 as the answer. Now question number 5. What can be the maximum number of digits be in the repeating blocks of digits decimal expansion 1 by 70? Means question is here 1 by question number 5, 1 by 17, 1 divided by 17. You will divide 1 by 17 and after division what the quotient comes here, you will count the number of digits that are repeated ones. The repeating block of digits will count how many repeating digits or repeated digits are here in the quotient. So simply you will divide and you will count the repeated digits. This is the question for question number 5. Now question number 6. What can be the maximum number of digits be repeating blocks of digits in a decimal expansion 1 by 13? So I think 5 and 6 questions are similar questions now. So like 5, 6 also should be done here. Question number 7. Look at several examples of rational numbers in the form of P by Q where P and Q are integers with no common factor other than 1 leaving terminating decimal expansion, can you guess what property Q must satisfy? Terminating decimal expansion. Look here. Number 7. P by Q means a rational number. Rational number. Look here. In question number 7, question is here, when we convert a rational number into its decimal form, so what property works here? We says what type of decimal expansion will be there, especially the terminating decimal expansion. What property of Q? Q means here denominator. What property of denominator means Q will be here, so that we can guess out, or we can get sure its decimal expansion will be terminating decimal expansion. So one very simple property is there. If the prime factors of Q is either 2 or 5 or both means 2 and 5. If the prime factors of Q means denominator, if the prime factor of Q is either 2 or 5 or both, then in this case the decimal expansion of such a rational number is certainly terminating decimal expansion. So this property is there. Now this is the property which is required here in this question. Question number 8, write 3 numbers whose decimal expansion are non-terminating and non-repeating. Write 3 numbers. I think there are uncountable examples, and here is non-terminating and non-recurring. Recurring means repeating. So question number 8, like you can write here 0.02, 002, 0002, 4 times 02, like that. Second example, 0. Suppose 1, then 3, 11, 3, 111, 3, means like that you can write now. In this pattern you can write any numbers now. And third example, suppose 7.2, 7, 227, 227, like that. So any 3 example you can write here. Now question number 9. Find 4 rational numbers between 3 by 4 and 4 by 7. There are so many rational numbers between any 2 rational number, and this question I have already taught in the previous exercise. So I think you can do this one easily. Now question number 10. Find 3 different irrational numbers between these 2 rational numbers. Now question number 10. Question number 10. Any 3 irrational number between 5 by 7 and 9 by 11. So first of all, we will convert these 2 rational numbers into decimal form. 5 by 7 and 9 by 11. So 5 by 7 we will divide here 0.0. means 0.71. Right here 0.71 and 9 by 11. 9 by 11 means this one 0. 0.81. Look here. Any decimal numbers between these two will write which should be non-terminating and non-repeating now. Means 3 irrational number between 0.71 and 0.81 is equal to, okay, any three numbers we will write down, but keep in mind that should be non-repeating and non-terminating, like 0.72, 772, 772, 4 times 72, like that. One pattern you will follow now. Second, 0.73, 773, 773, like that you will write. Or look here, up to means before 0.81 means you can write here 0.80, फिर 880, फिर 880, 4 times 80, means like that you can write any three. And 11 number question is here, classify the following numbers as rational and irrational. First number, it is not a perfect square, so it will be irrational number. Second number, 225, it is a perfect square, its square root will be 15, so it is rational number. Third one, it is terminating decimal, so rational number. Fourth one, it is non-terminating but repeating, non-terminating but repeating, so it is rational number. And 5 number, this decimal expansion is non-terminating and non-repeating, non-terminating and non-repeating, so it will be irrational number. And last number, 6 number is non-terminating but repeating one now, so it will be rational number.